I am Mark. I play guitar for Veil of Maya.
Alright, word. Over the years, you've been on tour fucking countless times.
Yes.
Which places have you seen your fan base improve over the years each time you play there?
Oh, everywhere. Everywhere. Like, when we first started touring, it was kind of awkward. You know, people didn't quite get it. You know, I understand because it's a lot to take in at once if you've never heard it before.
Yeah.
But since then, everything's been awesome. I can't really complain.
Alright. Being called on the internet one of the best guitarists in metal today, how does that make you feel as a guitar player? Does it add more pressure to what you write? Or does it...
Honestly, it just makes me feel like I'm tricking everybody because, you know, I'll always challenge myself when I'm writing because I like to write riffs that I can't play right away and then I learn how to play them.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, like, I just, that's my thing is I try and challenge myself, you know.
Being the only guitar player in the band, do you feel that you're limited a little bit even though you do use a loop pedal?
Yes, I
especially in your live show.
I'm definitely limited to a little bit, but I feel like, you know, if we can always figure something out to make everything happen. I feel like.
Word.
Yeah, no, like we started with doing you know, loop pedal and the harmony pedal and everything, and we're gonna just keep on doing it for as long as we can.
Word. I can dig it. On YouTube, there's nothing but countless covers, either vocally, guitars covers, drum covers. Everyone's trying to cover your songs and play them in one way or another. How does that make you feel as an artist?
I mean, honestly, it's unreal, you know, like to have people influenced by what I do to make their own thing. That's awesome because, like, I feel like, you know, they're all, I mean, everyone I've heard that's like trying to make it happen has been doing something good. So like, I'm just trying to throw my 2 cents out there and hopefully everybody else like responds to it. You know, I can't.
Do people ever blow you away with the covers that they do? Do you ever say like, oh man, that guy isn't really playing the right notes right there? But
honestly, like, everybody really plays or covers differently than how I play them, you know, like unless I post the tabs, then everyone's gonna be doing their own thing, but that's still cool because you should be learning how to play with your ear. It's gonna help you in the long run to be able to identify sounds and make your song sound the way you want them to sound, you know.
Jazz has become one of the biggest parts of metal music today. And a lot of people are using jazz music more so than ever, especially with the popularity of Animals as Leaders and Between the Buried and other bands like that. How do you feel about jazz coming back into metal? I
mean, I love it for real. Like that's you know, that's what I grew up listening to. So like, I tried to, you know, my whole goal in starting this band was to make, you know, Fisher Price my first, you know, metal band to like expand people's horizons, you know. I don't know. I will never stick to one genre of music when I write music. I want everyone to experience as much as possible, and as long as it's presented properly, you know.
You guys have been on tours with a lot of the same artists over the years. Do you feel that when you're playing on a tour or with a show where you know most of the people on the tour, does it make you feel a little bit more comfortable, or as opposed to being on a tour where you're not only singled out musically, but where you don't have a prior relationship with the bands, do you feel a little out of place?
Well, we've been on those kind of tours before, and honestly, every band that we've ever toured with has been super chill. So like, I have nothing bad to say about anybody really. Like, every band is just doing their own thing, and we support all of it, you know. Like, as long as you're expressing yourself and doing what you believe in, like I can never hate on that.
Who are you listening to these days that not necessarily in metal or hardcore or anything like that is really kind of influencing you or getting you to think about other things that you can bring to metal?
I mean, I'm into everything. I'm into, you know, hip hop, like progressive, everything, you know, like there's tons of artists that are continuously, tons of young artists that are continuously pushing the boundaries, and like, you know, anyone that's doing that, I can't hate on anything that anyone likes, you know. Like there's no point in hating. Everything is positive. Anyone getting big helps everyone else, you know.
Yeah. Ooh, totally. can dig it. If Veil of Maya were to cover any song, what song would you guys want to cover?
Oh, I want to cover tons of songs. Are you kidding me? Like I love.
What do you think is the most outlandish song that you would want to cover?
That I would want to cover outlandishly? Like I've already written covers for tons of songs. I've written covers for Bills, Bills, Bills by Destiny's Child. I've written covers from that to, you know, like Left Behind by Slipknot to anything, you know, like Suffocation, Cryptopsy.
Are any of those ever going to be recorded?
I hope so. I have no idea. Nice. If we have time to do it and we can make it happen, then absolutely. But, you know, there's no controlling it.
There is no controlling it.
This is Mark from Veil of Maya, and you are watching The Zach Lee Show.
It's The Zach Lee